Hey, good afternoon, guys. I just wanted to pop on real quick and talk to you about the work week warrior type lifestyle. So that means someone who is like spot on with their diet and exercise, the whole package during the week, and then come Friday night to Sunday, they just throw all caution to the wind, or at least some caution. So that that type of lifestyle can really be doing more damage than you think. Um, because if you think about it, so the way to, if your goal is weight loss, if you are looking to lose weight, you have to be in a caloric deficit. So that means you need to be taking in fewer calories than you're losing. So through exercise or just daily movement, you need fewer calories than that. So it's called well, it is a caloric balance. So if you're taking in more than you're putting out, you're going to gain weight. And obviously, if you're putting out more calories than you're taking in, you're going to lose weight. So when you're living the work week warrior type of way, you could be really spot on with packing your lunches, packing everything for work, and going and following your meal plan and everything. But then Friday afternoon comes, and you might go out for a happy hour after work, or just out to dinner to just celebrate the work week ending, whatever the case is. And then that kind of party mentality can stick with you for the rest of the weekend. So now instead of just having one meal that was maybe higher in calories than what you're usually having, you're going to have another 3, 4, 5, or more of those meals that are higher calories. So let's say, for example, you eat 1,500 calories a day, just pick a round number. So Monday through Thursday, you're at 1,500, right? And your baseline might be, say, 1,700 calories. That's what your body needs to get by, or that's your balance point. So if you're eating at 1,500 calories and your body needs 17, you're you have a deficit of 200 calories a day, which is good. That's what you want for weight loss. That's awesome. So you'll be riding that nice 200 calorie deficit, but then come Friday, you bump it up, so you might have 1,800 calories that day, right? So now instead of having that nice 200 calorie deficit that you rode through the week, so 4 days, it's 800 calories that your body didn't take in. So now on Friday, you have a dinner that's higher in calories or alcohol, whatever you're having. So that kind of chips away at that deficit block that you've built. So now it's Saturday and you go out for breakfast, you do whatever you do, and all day you're just, not really paying too much attention. You've now lost that extra 800 calories that you've, I guess, stored somewhere else. You lost it. So you're putting that back in. So it's not, if you look at it as more of a week long thing rather than day by day, you'll see that even though you're riding that flat line right where you want to be all week, once you add in those extra calories that you consume over the weekend, it kind of piles on top of that. So now your nice flat line went from down here to up here. So I hope that makes sense. So when you bring in those extra calories on the weekend, it undoes the success that you had during the week. On top of that, it also makes your body go through the whole process of just getting rid of the toxins and sugars and stuff that you don't eat during the week. So your body cleanses itself, and you might be feeling pretty good towards the end of the week, higher energy levels, whatever. And then all of a sudden you're reintroducing all this stuff that your body doesn't really care for. So your body has to reprocess that and get all of that out, and it's a continuous cycle. So each week you're just throwing more and more into that. So now your body is kind of in this rhythm where it's trying to lose weight along with your caloric deficit, but then when you pile stuff on top of it, it throws it off, and so week after week it's going through this whole big thing. So the whole premise or the whole idea behind this video isn't to tell you that you can't have fun on the weekends, you can't eat anything, you have to stick with that 1,500 calorie line all week, no matter what. That's not the case. That's not realistic. That's not maintainable. Um, the point is, though, that you have to keep in mind that even if you had a spot on week, you don't want to undo it on the weekend. So my best recommendation would be to either continue working out on the weekends. I know some people also only work out during the week. So make sure you're hitting the gym on the weekends, but also try to limit what you do. So if you know that you're going out to dinner, maybe have a lighter lunch or a healthier earlier in the day, you know, every meal, breakfast, lunch, snacks, whatever. So that way you kind of store up those calories a little bit for dinner later at night. Same thing if you're doing like a Sunday brunch. Don't think of it as just Sunday brunch. Think of it as, okay, so it's Saturday. I could have option A, which is a more healthy option, or option B, a not so healthy option, but not too bad. Think about it. I'm going to brunch tomorrow, so which one should I have? Probably the more healthier option of the two. So it's all about choices and just being able to, plan ahead. Again, doesn't mean you need to like prep all of your meals or anything the same way that you would if you were bringing them to work, although that wouldn't hurt. It just makes sure that you have a game plan. And I know things happen last minute, but just plan around it the best that you can. If you know that you're going to a certain restaurant, maybe look at the menu ahead of time. That way you could, sit down and not have like all the sights and smells and everything in the restaurant distracting you. So you can look, say, okay, I am getting this. Maybe even tell who you're going with, like, yes, this is what I'm getting. So that way you have that kind of accountability. And so now when you're sitting in the restaurant, you're looking at the menu again, you think, well, I was going to get this, but that looks so much better. But now you've already told someone else, like, yeah, I'm getting this. So that gives, obviously you can still change your mind, but that gives you kind of more of a mental accountability factor. So just something to try, a few suggestions. So that way, if you are that work week warrior, you can continue and still make progress on weekends instead of just unraveling everything that you've done. If you want me to be that accountability person that you text out of the blue and just say like, hey, I saw your video, I'm going out to eat, I'm going to get, whatever, this meal. Just wanted to put it, like, just let you know. Cool, I'm going to tell you to enjoy it, and I'll probably text you later and ask how it was. So that's what it takes. You just need that kind of accountability, someone to check in, whatever it is, but just hold yourself accountable as well, and just make the best choices that you can. Don't deprive yourself. If you want something, have it, but just consider the long run and just know that in order to lose weight, you do have to be at a caloric deficit. So you want to make sure that you're observing that deficit at all times, because even though your mind says weekend, your body doesn't care. So just keep that in mind and enjoy your food, eat right, and live it up. I'll see you guys later.